That's a private yacht. The biggest private yacht I think we've ever seen.
Yeah, over 500 feet.
500 feet?
Yeah.
You could spend like a month on there and never even see your spouse.
Yeah, I would lose you. I'd be panicked all night long. I'd be running around like, Missy, where are you?
Okay, back to my laundry.
You gotta keep things in perspective, buddy.
Hi, we are Kyle and Missy, and this is a little glimpse of our life on and off our beautiful boat, Makushla. After spending 2 seasons on the Great Lakes, refitting and getting to know our new home, we sailed her down to the Caribbean. An amazing, brutal, beautiful, grueling journey that has brought us to where we are today. If you see us out and about, come say hi. We love meeting new peeps and sharing stories. And as always, thanks for watching, subscribing, and supporting. So we're still chilling out in this amazingly beautiful bay, and we just did the hike around the whole island. It's like a privately owned island with nobody on it. I guess some guy used to live here maybe like 100 years ago. But there's this incredible hike that goes all the way up and around and over to the other bay and back. I don't know who took the time to cut all the trees down and put all the stones in, but anyway.
Hey, tap out.
This island's for sale, folks. Come and get it. Your own private island in the Caribbean. Unbelievable. They didn't list the price though. Said you had to call.
I know these winding roads will lead me home to you. I'll go on.
Just kind of waiting on news, talking to friends and family and stuff back home. But so far so good. There's been a few different groups of fishermen coming in and been teaching us a lot and bringing us some food. Doing real good.
Yes, Missy.
Come on, little man. Hang in there. He started to go flat the other day when we were cruising to get groceries. You think you found the leak?
No.
It's just on this.
Just in this one bladder.
One
You
bladder.
can see that's like you can feel where the other sealed area is glued. It's just somewhere in that. Like I said, I think the best thing to do would be pump it up, take it up there to the beach, flip it over, and like
Try to find the leak.
Spray bottle with some soap or something like that, and find the leak. Get it to suds up. It will be an afternoon project or something.
I know these stepping stones I've walked alone to you, my home. Now I stand by your side, oh, on our own time.
Okay, so quick update. It's like a week into the US shutdown. About a week, I guess. I don't know. And so far all the Caribbean islands have closed, but a lot of them are still, I guess, letting you come anchor and then quarantine yourself on your boat for 2 weeks. So not too terrible, but there aren't flights out. So we're just hanging out in the Grenadines. That's what we decided to do. Now we're on our way south to
Land.
the next island south of here. It's like blowing like 15 knots. Got 3 of our sails up. Woo! Pretty good. Pretty good. There's Mustique. They have definitely closed. That's the big fancy island over there.
The Billionaire's Island.
They call it the Billionaire's Island. And they have officially locked it down and they're not letting us non-billionaires onto it. Oh well.
Side by side.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines on the very north side of this little island. Canouan, maybe? So we're like anchored between these two reefs. Those two. And Kyle is so ridiculously stoked because surf break. Da-da-da.
Head for the sun, follow your footsteps, edge of the world, right to your doorstep home. Anywhere you wanna go, beyond the stars, out where the sun sets, we'll find the light and we'll keep it our secret home. Anywhere you wanna go.
Over to the next bay because the surf's been kind of, Kyle says, and to be honest, the roly-poly anchorages just really kill me. They're fine for like a little bit, so I can just sit up in the cockpit and, you know, stare at the waves and enjoy the breeze, but it's hard trying to do life. You know, it's like a weird conundrum because I can't just sit up in the cockpit for, you know, days and days and days and days. Anyway, sorry, brain's in multiple places. So we're locking everything down and we're gonna go over to, I think it's Cumberland Bay. We'll see. We're not sure if we can go to shore. We've been quarantined for as long as they've said to, but at the same time we have like no connection or any news of what's going on. So we're kind of gonna go over there and see if there's other boats and what they're doing, and if we're stuck on the boat, we're stuck on the boat. So we got a decent amount of supplies still, so we're fine. We got full tanks of water, so from that aspect we're fine, but it's kind of nice to get off the boat sometimes. There is no manual for this life. There is no how-to. There are incredible blogs, vlogs, and books that all help with the tough decisions and the nitty-gritty. There is nothing that can prepare you for the reality of living in a tiny floating space. There is nothing that can prepare you for the overwhelming loneliness felt as you move from place to place. There is nothing that can explain the sudden and deep bond felt when you finally meet another cruiser with similar dreams. There is no guide for how gut-wrenching it is watching their boat pull away, knowing you may never see them again. There is no guide that can explain the angst of pulling your home into an unfamiliar place. The unknown of the anchor holding. Will we have the swing room? The uncertainty of your own safety in your own space is frighteningly unsettling. There is no guide that can explain the beautiful settled peace you find when you come to know a place. The joy of walking through town and not getting lost along the way. There is nothing that can prepare you for how bloody frustrating and complicated food on a boat will be. There is no preparing for the overwhelming satisfaction that comes when you do manage to whip up a nutritious and delicious meal in a tiny kitchen that refuses to stop moving. There is no guide. It's just a life that needs to be lived. Lived in every beautiful, frustrating, challenging, rewarding moment.
There's someone running round in your head tonight, circling your heart like a satellite.
Like a ghost town.
There's ghosts in the road in my home, that's right, where creaks in the floors and the water pipes run cold.
It's the water boat. They probably bring you diesel and maybe food too. Pretty cool. But there's like nobody here, so they don't seem to be operating.
You might have your company, but I've got these lines in me.
Successful supply run.
Keep close.
Any supply run where I get fresh vegetables is considered good to me. And then we found another spot that had eggs and another spot that had, there's like a little market up there with fresh veggies. Kyle found some burrs.
Dust falling down from the sea.
Sold.
Tracks of a past life, steps and plans I'd follow. And the world just turns like a record spins. I close my eyes, smell the rain rolling, cracked windows.
So being down here now for an uncertain amount of time has like made us totally chillax and slow down. Wildly so. But Kyle found some local guys to take him out fishing today. He was like so stoked. They said they were going to be here at like 5 in the morning, so at 4 a.m. he was up in the cockpit with all of his stuff like a little kid. It was super sweet. But they show up around 6 and I think I got a really good photo. So there's like these 3 dudes in this teeny little boat like rowing themselves out to I don't know where to fish. It's pretty funny. He just kind of wanted to see their process. They're like, the guys handline tuna. So I have been freaking scrubbing our house, which is amazing. Obviously, since this stuff all broke out, we've been like really kind of wiping things down more. But again, we're pretty well self-quarantined when you're on a boat. That like just is, I believe, what they're now calling social distancing. We're just hanging out, waiting for news. All right, back to my potatoes. That's like my go-to when I have time to actually make a long breakfast. I freaking love potatoes, and so far all these islands have had an abundance of them, so I'm a happy camper. These, you guys, are serious sailboat lifesaver. If you like sprouts, I highly recommend it. They're super easy to grow, they don't take a lot of water, and then you get really fresh produce. Sailboat moving. That's usually like a highway back and forth. It's kind of good to see people moving around a bit. Maybe that's a good sign. It seems like we see maybe 2 or 3 a day. Saw a big supply ship come in yesterday, so hanging in there. The boys made it back with heaps of fish. We bought one off of Chuckley and the rest went to the market where he said he'd be able to sell them all that day. Kyle must have pulled his weight because Chuckley invited him back the next day. This time though, they decided to take the motor off of Ketchup, our little dinghy. Kyle had so much fun and learned so much about handline fishing. He made a great friend and great memories. Thank you again, Chuckley.
Down any road, anywhere you wanna go. I'll show you my world. Show you my world. Show you my world. Outrun the dark, keep our eyes open. Mountains we cross, sail every ocean. No, anywhere you wanna go. I'll show you my world. Show you my world. Show you my world. Show you the world, darling. Let's leave it all behind. We'll keep the sun shining and let it tell the time. Anywhere you wanna go. I'll show you my world.
It's the Marine Environment Learning Resource Center. Looks like it's been shut down for a bit. Just a little bit.
I'm sure it was all like a perfectly manicured beach and stuff before.
Yeah. I have been trying to convince Kyle that I need a boat goat. Oh, I guess he's not it. I need one. And I will name him Boat Goat. Charlestown in the Grenadines. Absolute must stop. Got like a really bad rep in the boating community. We had an amazing time there. You walk off the dock and they got a cute little market there. There's just fresh fish there. The people are incredible. There's a bar called Ezra's Coconut Bar right as you get off the dinghy dock, and it's just full of just amazing, awesome people. So, did I say that already? I'm telling the boating community now, ignore the bad reputation. We had just an incredible time. We'll probably go back, actually.
I can see I'm losing my vision. Fighting, sleeping, I can't find myself. I can feel this gravity slipping. Headed for a fallout, I can tell. And I wish that I could start again. Wish I knew not what I knew back then. Is it too late for a second chance at innocence? Can I start again? Can I start again? I can tell I'm over my limit. Nothing left for me to second guess. Losing sight of the shore, I'm sinking or swimming. Out here in the deep over my head. And I wish that I could start again. Wish I knew not what I knew back then. Is it too late for a second chance at innocence? Can I start again? Can I start again?
That's a private yacht. Like the biggest private yacht I think we've ever seen.
Yeah, over 500 feet.
500 feet?
Yeah.
They're like bigger than the island that they're anchored next to. Wild. You could spend like a month on there and never even see your spouse.
Yeah, I would lose you. I'd be panicked all night long. I'd be running around like, Macy, where are you?
It would be amazing. I'd be hiding in my giant room by myself. Okay, back to my laundry.
You gotta keep things in perspective, buddy.
Perspective, he says.